have to memorize them.
Oh, I know. I'm just reviewing. Oh my god.
Fun, right?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. Welcome my mom to the channel.
Hi, everyone.
So weird.
It is weird.
So my mom is visiting me here in Boston, and she wanted to film a video. So, what better video to do than the mother-daughter tag, right? Right. Hopefully you all enjoy. 16 questions. It's gonna be mostly her talking.
Yeah, and I promise to keep them brief.
I'm very curious to see what your answers are.
Okay.
Yeah, she even prepped. She wrote down the answers.
Well, you know, I don't want to freeze.
That's okay. Alright, so, number 1. What was I like as a child?
No. As a child, Cassie, oh gosh, she was a really big combination of very loving and always wanting to be held. She was always at my legs saying, up, up, up. And
it just looked annoying to me. In all the home videos, my mom's like vacuuming and I'm just like, hold me!
And I did a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did many things, holding Cassie on my hip, vacuuming. She wanted to sit on my lap when I went to the bathroom.
Oh God, you didn't tell me that!
Yeah. But then on the flip side, she has always just been a little spitfire. And she would crawl around. I mean, she couldn't even walk yet, but she would crawl after her brother, punching him and saying, no, no, Tony, no, no. So she definitely was strong-willed even back then. But she was a doll. She was a sweetie.
That's good. Not too much has changed, I guess.
No.
Number 2. What do you think of me making YouTube videos?
Well, at first, I really didn't get it. I just didn't understand, why would you spend all this time? Who would spend the time watching? I mean, not that it's because it's you, but just...
Right, just in general.
The whole concept, it was just really, really beyond me. I mean, it's not something that's been part of my world, but now since I've been watching Cassie's videos, I mean, they're so much fun. I just love it. I tell everybody about them. So, you know, most of her members are my friends now. Yeah, it's really a neat thing. I get to see really parts of her personality that I might not otherwise see. And, you know, I mean, I've always known that she's real funny and charming, but it's really fun to see how creative she is about her videos, too. So I think it's great.
Question number 3. What is something funny I did when I was younger?
Oh, boy. My favorite story, and you're not going to know what this is right away.
Fitting room?
No. No. I'm not going to talk about that one. The one I loved was when she was in daycare. I think she was about 4.
Is this the Valentine?
Mm-hmm.
God.
It was Valentine's Day, and I came to pick her up at daycare, and she came running up to me just all excited, and she's like, Mommy, 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 I made you Valentine. She had this cute little voice, and she ripped open the envelope and opened it up, grabbed the chocolate in there, unwrapped it, ate it, and then gave me the Valentine. It was so cute. You could just tell she was just thinking about it all day. I gotta eat that chocolate. And here she is today, a big chocolate lover.
I was gonna say, basically I was fat even then.
No.
Yes. Although that was one thing. When I was little, I think most people are like this when they're little, but it was all like me. Me. Mm-hmm. I just remember this one time at daycare, you know, outside on the playground, there's a sandbox. I just remember one day, oh God, it's so embarrassing, but I was walking around and I saw the sun. And you know how the sun like follows you where you go? Mm-hmm. I told my friends, I was like, hey guys, watch this, the sun follows me. And I just remember them being like, Cassie, no it doesn't. And I'm like, you're all lying to yourselves.
Yeah, watch it.
Number 4. Have you learned anything about makeup and beauty from me?
Oh my goodness, have I ever. I've always worn just minimal amount of makeup, you know, foundation, lipstick, eye stuff. But what I think I've learned the most is to not be afraid to try different things. Mm-hmm. And that There's just so many nice products out there. I mean,
Yeah.
I always just was a strictly Estee Lauder lady.
Yep.
You know, that's all I wore. And so it's been fun to try different things and know that you can return them. I thought you were always stuck.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. So it's, yeah, I've learned a lot from her.
Yeah. Eye makeup, courtesy of me.
Looks beautiful.
Question number 5. What is a weird habit of mine?
A weird habit.
Oh yeah, did you come up with this one? We came up with the annoying one.
Yeah, that
the
was a
weird
lot
one.
easier.
I know.
Oh yes, I did.
Oh God.
And it's around eating.
Oh, that's right. It's
Yeah.
not weird.
It is weird.
It's not weird.
She has a plate of food, and she'll eat all of her peas first, and then all of her potatoes, and then all of her meat, or whatever order she wants, but she always eats all of the same thing at once.
It's no, like, you don't take a bite of your salad and then have a bite of meat.
Yes, you do.
No, you eat the salad. And then you save the best things for last, and it's like the anticipation.
But what if you get too full? Then you would have missed your favorite.
I know, but at least I would have eaten the salad.
Well, that's true.
So see, that's...
But
He's right.
I think it's weird.
A lot of people do. Number 6, if you had to rename me, what would you rename me?
I think you know the answer to this.
I did, and I feel so bad. If any of you have this name, I'm sure it is beautiful and it works for you.
Cassie just does not see herself as a Zoe.
Do you?
No, I know. And now that I have, raised you, you're not a Zoe, but I always love that name, and I always had that little kind of hippie thing that I coveted, and I know it's not cool really, but yeah, she would have been Zoe.
I would have rather you called me Vinny, even if I was a girl.
That's what her dad used to say, Vinny.
I don't even get this question because it depends on where we're going, but it's when we go out to eat, what do I get?
Okay.
Like, what do I order?
Yeah, and it is really restaurant specific.
Because, I mean, obviously, if I'm at a sushi place, I'm not going to order pizza.
No.
Yeah.
Could try.
I could try.
But, like, I know that if we go to Cheesecake Factory, you're going to get the chicken
Stuffed
tortillas. And you're always going to get the cheesecake.
You can't go to the Cheesecake Factory without getting cheesecake.
Yeah, and
That's
it's always
sin.
the triple chocolate fudge, whatever.
It's the Chris's Outrageous cheesecake.
Okay.
It's the coconut one.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I am. I don't like switching it up because I feel like every time I get something different than my favorite, I'm disappointed.
I hear you. I'm like that too.
Yeah. She introduced me to the chicken stuffed tortillas.
I did. They're wonderful.
The little corn cakes that they make with them.
They're almost as good as my cornbread.
Oh. Question number 8. What is one thing you wish I would do? Even I don't know the answer.
I guess, at this moment in time,
Oh God, I know what you want to do.
I want her to be applying for jobs
That I'm not qualified for.
that you...
No,
We
she
want-
has way too much confidence in me.
I think she should be able to get a job teaching this fall in Minneapolis, but she thinks that she needs more gallery experience.
I need more oomph in my resume. I feel like if I apply right now, they will laugh at me.
No, they won't.
I have a hard time accepting myself.
Yeah, she's much more wonderful than she gives herself credit for.
So are you. I wonder where I got it from.
True.
We couldn't come up with an answer to this one, and then she's been here a few days, and now she remembers. What is one thing I do that annoys you?
It's so funny.
Such an angel.
When I first read that, I was like, I can't think of anything.
I know, even me. And I was trying to be critical of myself. There's gotta be something.
Yeah, and then yesterday I'm like, oh, I've got my answer.
Yeah, it all has to do with living together.
I think that what it is like when we're in traffic, I you know, she can be a little bit of an angry driver, you know, talking at people and, come on, person.
She gets so embarrassed.
I do. I mean, I am so laid back, and I'm so, you know, I just don't care.
And I keep telling her, if she drove in Boston for a couple of years, she would know.
Yeah. Something inside of me just goes into knots when people get angry, period. So it's my baggage more than being about her.
It's the Italian side of my family that I got that from, not hers. I don't know if you can tell, she's not the Italian side of my family.
No.
Other than the driving.
Oh, she thinks she's funny when she and, you know, bugs me. No, mom. No. Exactly.
Like she'll ask me to turn off the lights. No. I always do it.
Yeah.
I just like to make her wait a few minutes.
Yeah, she likes to yank my chain.
Yeah. Or like when we were eating the veggie platter. I would like block her hand. I would pretend like I was taking a long time to choose what I wanted. And she doesn't notice I'm doing it. So she's just like, and I just like watching her.
And finally I'm like, stop!
Yeah. That's my favorite. I'm funny.
She's so funny.
Question number 10. What is something I obsess over?
You know, that is one that I couldn't find an answer for.
Really? My perfectionist self?
Yeah. I mean, oh, well, okay.
I was gonna say, all those nights where you would come downstairs in high school and be like, Cassie, it's 5 a.m. You have to go to school in an hour. What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm still working on my project.
Right. And that is one thing. I mean, Cassie is very much a perfectionist. And if she needs to spend, you know, all weekend in an art studio to finish a drawing or, you know, studying for a test or a paper, yeah, she'll do it. Yeah. Definitely feeling like she has to be perfect, and the world doesn't expect it. She's just great the way she is.
I don't know about that, but I blame my brother. My brother took all of the relaxation genes from you.
Yes.
So then when I was born, I was just effed. I had no chance.
Yeah, Tony's very laid back.
I know, I'm so jealous. Number 11, where would you like to see me in 10 years?
Well, I would like to see you living next door to me. No, I'm kidding.
The next street I could do, right next door. I could leave trash in your lawn. Here, Mom, I didn't feel like taking that out.
That one's coming. I would like to see Cassie married and maybe one child, 2 children, you know,
How old
little.
I'll be, I guess.
Yeah.
I'll be 34. Oh,
Yeah.
it's so weird.
I know. And, you know, just teaching at, you know, a college, a private high school, doesn't matter. And just, I would just like to see Cassie be happy and just content, loved for who she is. I just want her to be happy. And I love my baby.
I love you too. Number 12, when were you most proud of me?
Oh boy. I don't know if I can pick a most. Well, the first time was when you got your artwork on Pappy Drew It. Yeah.
Nobody knows this TV show. Whenever I mention it to them, I'm like, you've got to be kidding me.
Right.
I can still sing the theme song.
Me too.
Pappy drew it here in Pappy Land.
Exactly.
I would watch it every morning when she was getting ready.
Oh yeah, it was on at like 6 or 6:30 in the morning, and I would get up and Cassie would be sitting in front of the TV, legs crossed, with her sketch pad ready. And that shows how early the passion and the talent are, you know, start. So that was really fun to see her picture on the wall.
Oh yeah, because basically, if any of you don't know what Pappy Drew It was, it's basically like a Bob Ross, the guy with the afro that paints. It's basically like him except for kids. So it was like this old guy, and he like lived in this magical world called Pappy Land. His name was Pappy, so it was his world. And wasn't it? It was a bunch of like animals, right? Like puppets of animals or whatever.
I think
that he talked to.
I don't remember. I think so.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Basically, he would just show you how to draw, and then you could draw along with him, and then you could send in your drawings, and like at the end when they were playing the credits, they would show, you know, the different kids' drawings that they did. So wasn't mine of bunny bunnies.
Yes, it
got
was.
in.
It was. So that was a fun moment. And then just like in high school, you were in several musicals, and that was always a lot of fun to go and watch. And I was always so proud of you. I loved going to Cassie's choir concerts, and I'd sit in the audience and make faces at her and try and get her to laugh.
That's true. I just look away.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, all really mature, right?
Yeah, right. She thinks she's funny too.
And then, of course, going to college, getting straight A's.
Not completely.
Well, but
Calculus effed me over.
Oh, yeah.
We don't talk about calculus.
No. And then, the big grand finale here, moving out to Boston by herself, just making her world go. It just, to me, that's just amazing. It just shows a lot of strength and fortitude. Is that the word? Just really.
You're better with words than I am.
Just, I mean, not a lot of people are able to do that, and you've just made your world go, and you've been successful and navigate this crazy city. So I'm very proud of her and just the person she is. She's great.
Stop, I don't like this tag anymore. Oh, well, good. This will make the tables turn. Number 13, what is the worst thing that I've done?
Should I talk about your drug habit? Just kidding.
I have none.
No. No, Cassie's an angel.
I can think of one thing.
I can think of a couple. But I don't know if they're necessarily bad, but they were just hurtful. One was, for me, was not wanting me to come to Parents' Weekend when you were a freshman in college. Yeah, you told me you didn't want me to come. And then I remember you called me from Parents' Weekend and said, Mom, I'm bored. All my friends are busy with their parents. I'm like, you could be too.
I think that was the thing. I think I wasn't expecting, I think I hadn't quite made the mental transition from high school to college. Because, in high school it was, not cool to be seen with your parents.
Right.
And I didn't realize that, as a freshman in college, everyone else was, cool with it.
Yeah.
And I've always been, so, wanting to fit in and whatnot.
Absolutely.
So,
yeah,
I mean, poor judgment choice.
Yeah, and of course I don't hold it against her. It was just the stage of life, and, that's fine. Yeah. I've gotten over it.
Oh, I would be really sad if you didn't.
Yeah, I mean, but if that's the worst thing you've done, Cass, you're doing well.
Yeah. Number 14, what is your favorite moment of us together?
Oh, that's a tough
I know,
one.
it's weird.
I can't think of a specific moment, but I mean, I love the feeling of when I've been back in Minneapolis, come here and just hugging you. Oh, it's the best feeling. Oh, I know I'm gonna get
She's gonna cry.
I cry way too easily.
Yes, I like.
Yeah, but I think that those are, it's just that feeling that that bond, it's just yeah. Okay.
We kind of already answered this, but how was I in school?
Oh.
/ how am I guess.
Yeah. No, you were a great student, very conscientious, and I never had to worry about you. I mean, they always had parent portals. I never went on.
Oh, good.
I never did. I just figured, you know what you have to do, and if you want to succeed, you have to make your own world go. It's not I'm not going to school anymore. You are, and you got straight A's, so yeah, you were great. You had lots of friends. You had fun. You were in activities, and you didn't get in trouble.
Yeah, just perfect.
Yes. No, you were my easy one in those years.
Last question. Number 16. What would you change if you could raise me again?
Oh, strict boundaries and strict rules. I don't know if that would have made any difference because you were a good kid. But I think the other piece would be that I wouldn't have worried about having boyfriends or whatever. And, that would have just taken care of itself. And then you wouldn't have had to go through that.
Yeah, because I know that's the, like, one thing you always said is you wish that you could have made it work with Dad, or, like, that you could have had, like, a solid father figure for us.
Oh, absolutely.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
But,
yeah, I mean, that, I didn't picture myself getting divorced. You know, I mean.
No one does.
Yeah, I met Cassie's dad when I was 18.
She just said she was going to get him.
I did. I had seen him around, and I told my friends, I'm going to get him. And I did.
Because you guys were together for 7 or 8 years before Tony and I? Like you were married?
Yeah. We were married for 5, the 4
okay.
college. So that's 9. And then, yeah. So we were together about 12 years. And, you know, I wanted the American dream, you know. I mean, I certainly didn't want to be divorced. Can you edit that out?
Yeah.
Anyhow, definitely wish that would have worked out. And I just wish that for you.
Yeah, that's okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like everyone has something in their childhood that's not right, and you end up being the person you are because of it. So
That's
I mean,
right.
it's
Yeah.
yeah.
You know, I always say I got Tony and Cassie from it, and that made it all worth it. She got her beautiful smile and her white teeth from her dad, not from me.
I got my smile from her. I did.
So,
You guys can agree with me in the comments below.
okay.
Tell us how alike we look.
We don't see it.
I don't see it, but people say it all the time.
Oh yeah, even yesterday, a clerk at Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah.
My mother-daughter.
Yeah.
We get that.
I get that a lot. So that's that!
Yeah. Did this question about wearing the boxes out your bedroom door?
Well, no, you just didn't answer that.
Really?
Yeah. It was one of the annoying things about me.
Oh.
You mentioned other annoying things about me. Sorry, you didn't talk about the 8th annoying thing about me. I used to, if I didn't want something in my room, I would just leave it outside the door of my room until she took it to the trash.
Yeah, and I tell her, Cassie, throw away your garbage. I'm sick of looking at it and tripping on it. And she'd say, Mom, that's your job. Mom. Or else she would go in the kitchen, and if the garbage bag was full, she would put her empty, pop cans, pizza box, whatever, right on the kitchen counter, and just would never, ever...
I felt like I had to do everything, and so when I felt like I was the only one that ever took out the garbage and it was full, boo!
That's not
Put it
true.
on the I know, but I was a teenager, and...
Yeah. I got over it.
Yeah. So, bonus question answered. Extra annoying things about me. It's good having you here on my channel. I hope you guys enjoyed watching the video. Getting to meet my mom and getting to know me a little better here.
Yeah. It's just a joy being here with Cassie, and really fun to make a video with you.
Yay! We're gonna go shopping and things.
Yeah.
Something we're very good at.
Yes, we shop very well together.
We do. Has it on there the whole time?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Did I get it? Mm-hmm. If I've had lipstick on my teeth the whole time, oops. Yeah, so, anyways, I hope you all enjoyed. I hope you're all well. You want to say it with me?
Okay.
And until next time, just stay well until then.
Bye.